Hello. Hello. We ready to... I'm sorry. I finally got a good Drifloon, and I wanted to use it. And that Drifloon is pretty good, actually, I will say. It's not my ideal setup, but it's still pretty good. I'm just picking what I like now. Is that okay? Fuck off. She's just jealous of my Driplim, Toxicroak, Steelix, Primeape, Gengar combo. I don't feel like just doing the berries. Or the Berrymon for that. I'm pretty sure that is the squad. My squad of... Oh! Oh, squad of 6. I thought you meant my Pokemon Sleep squad. My bad. You meant the stream starting screen. My bad. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I know you forgot about it. I saw that you forgot.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked
They
the
still
beginning
need to
of
add
the
Ice
era
Cube.
called the Cold War.
I should go on strike until they add Ice Cube. Fuck off. Yeah, they do. Ice Cube is like the GOAT of his generation. It's like one of the coolest Pokemon designs they've done. Get out of here. Fucking hater. They definitely need more ice Pokemon for the snow place.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
Wow.
Right.
That is so insulting.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
I hate you for that. This is what I have to say to that.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Reddit penguin my ass. Fuck off.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Ice Cube is much better than the Reddit
Approaching
penguin.
release point. 10 minutes to drop off.
They're broke.
Are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
They shouldn't be. It's not muted. That's so cool.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
So cool that all my sound was messed up from my last stream. And then changing stuff on that one has now messed up this stream. That's cool.
Sunrise.
External temperature.
Everything's
minus
working on my
46
end.
degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
Didn't you hear the game?
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Some dumb bullshit
10
happens
seconds to
every
drop
time I
off.
stream.
Stand by. Status okay.
Whatever.
All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5,
Some dumb bullshit.
3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
You ready for this?
Jack, I've got some important news.
For this cutscene, I mean.
The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission?
The challenge this time is to look like I've played this game
Yeah,
before.
don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well,
That's all.
about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov?
You have
Isn't
to
that
get
famous
pretty far to
rocket
get the
scientist?
alligator. Not
Very
like super
same.
far, but I think
On
you see
April
Ocelot
12th,
for the first time before
1961,
you.
Soviets achieved
I
the
saw
first
that. Thank
manned
you.
spaceflight
I don't
in
know
history.
why. Is it because I
The
used
Earth
that
was blue.
emoji in your chat?
There
You
was
decided
no
just to
God.
give me the game it's from.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin.
Anyway, I
to
think you
orbit
don't get
was
the
A1,
alligator cap
known as the
until
Vostok
after
rocket.
you fight Ocelot the first time. I
Sokolov
think.
is said to be the
Yeah,
man
yeah, yeah.
most responsible for the multi-engine cluster.
Still though,
used in
why?
that rocket. After Gagarin's
$3 or not.
Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design
Doesn't
bureau.
really look like
That's
something
quite
I
a
would
success
play.
Story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Oh, jeez.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was
Look at
also
that
to
nerd.
be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov
I've
over
never
the
played
Berlin
Faster
Wall
Than
shortly
Light.
afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then
I
what?
liked. I saw
We
one
got
of the
Sokolov
screenshots of
over
the
in
game,
one
and one
piece,
of the
a whole
options on the
ordeal
top
that
of the
left him
screen was
exhausted,
seppuku,
and
so
we checked him into a hospital in West
might be
Berlin.
pretty cool.
It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to
That's
get
what
from the
I usually
research
do in most
facility
games
in the
anyway.
Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was
Oh,
only
yeah.
a week later that we had something much
What
bigger
can you
on our
get
hands.
off yourself?
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles.
That's a
continued
pretty
on
great way to
course
start
towards
any
Cuba.
conversation.
US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war.
That's what you should have said
Frantic
when you joined
negotiations were
the
conducted
stream
with
chat.
the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels.
And then I would have
to
gotten
end
you
the
banned.
no-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out,
I was going to start a
we had
little
to make
earlier,
a
like
deal.
right when I
You mean the one where the U.S. agreed
messaged
to
you.
remove its IRBMs from
I
Turkey?
thought maybe you were going to sleep for work
No.
tomorrow or
the
something.
Jupiter IRBMs
So I,
deployed in Turkey were
Made
obsolete,
food and
and we were going to
played
get
a
rid of them
game of
anyway.
Marvel Rivals.
They had no strategic value whatsoever.
Then
to
you got
either
back
the
to me when I
US
was in the
or
middle of
Russians.
that game. Tried
The
to
Turkey deal was a ruse,
get out of that.
a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
They wanted this
You
nerd.
mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no
The
idea.
Shago had.
We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
I
Then a
should have
month
never
ago,
gave up
We received some
Sokolov.
new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device.
I guess you're
For
right.
half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in
I'm
the
ready to pull out,
facility?
baby.
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate
Hell yeah.
Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West.
I don't know. Wait, can you see the subtitles inside the mask? Did you see that they were like doubled up?
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
So ahead of its time.
Once
The
we've confirmed
subtitles
the
roll.
rescue,
See
Sokolov,
that?
stand by at the recovery point.
See the
A recovery
subtitles?
balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped
It's like
into
I
the
see
balloon
the
to inflate it.
subtitles,
The
but
process
he
takes about
sees the
20 minutes.
subtitles too.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull
Amazing.
it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
Yes.
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest
Yeah,
of your
these
meals in
cutscenes
the
are
jungle.
a couple of hours, brother. Yeah. Let's completely fuck this up. My backpack. Or satchel, whatever it is. Backpack. Anime pose. Oh, he's all swagged out now. Just Look at him aura farming, as the kids say. You ever hear that? He's aura farming. Snake, why did you go to Mexico? Because I love Latinos. I made myself homemade Buffalo Ranch chickens. Homemade.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other.
Oh my god, that's
Your
an
code
amazing
name for this
idea.
mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major?
I don't know if he
What
would
should I
do
call
that.
You?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of
I
infiltration
also
is
just
the Fox
really
unit's
highly doubt he's on
specialty.
Cameo, to be honest.
In other words,
But that would be
weapons
funny.
and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling
You
me
could get
Snake
David
was an
Hayter to
idea
do
of a
it.
joke,
He would
too.
do it.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
Because remember,
You've
he
been
did
issued
that,
a knife and a tranquilizer gun.
I'm trying to
Use
sneak
them to
around,
hunt
but
for
the
food.
sound of my
You'll also
ass
find some medical
cheeks.
supplies in your backpack.
I know, but he could do
Yeah,
a Metal
about
Gear
the
one.
backpack.
And you
I
could just
lost
make
it in
him
the
say
tree
whatever
on
in the
way
Snake
down.
voice. That's what I'm saying.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
It's not the same, I
No
know,
problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
but I wonder if he would do the whole speed running spiel.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85.
Maybe one day if I ever
I'll give you a call if I need
meet
to talk to
Keanu,
you.
I'll ask him that.
If you need to talk to me,
To do that.
use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Let's go. Finally. Fast.com. Probably gonna need that. Yeah! You see that? Dude, I'm so fucking good at this game, man.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To
Impressive.
equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack.
No
In the
alerts yet.
survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack.
And no snake bites.
Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For
And no
other
leeches.
equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The
Oh, I'm gonna
suppressor's
shoot a
durability
shit
is
ton.
shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy
Well, I'm gonna do
territory
all
is
that.
really a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word.
Yeah, well,
There'll
that's
be
not
no
happening.
rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
Others
Not
to
even
listen
for
to. This
what's
time,
his name?
Survival
Cesaro?
is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission.
Well, I
data.
guess you only really need to
There's a
use the
member of
revival
Fox
pill
as
for
well,
that.
and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm Paramedic.
Nice move.
Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
That's a pretty baller way to go
After
out.
a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane
No,
Doe.
I usually just drown
Very
myself.
funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency.
Hey,
140.96.
easy.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's
Good
one
to
more
know.
person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many
Fucking
years has
boy,
it been?
I forgot about that.
Boss?
That's right.
First the
It's
death
me.
of the Pino.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and
I don't
18
know.
hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Well, I heard it.
Of course
so.
I can. I know all about you.
Really?
I mean, there's
Well,
really
I don't know
nothing I
anything
can do.
about You.
I'd have to
What's
like
that
restart the
supposed to
stream.
mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Top
You
secret
didn't
mission.
need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could.
Mm,
The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just
No,
because
no
soldiers are
yakety
on the
sax
same
for you?
side right now doesn't mean they always will be.
It says
Having
it's
personal
working.
feelings
I don't
about your
understand.
comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics
So
are a living
stupid,
thing.
just for no fucking
They
reason.
change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with
It
you.
was working the other day,
I
wasn't
already
it?
told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier...
Oh, good. Why, that's very good. Yes, I like that.
No place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission.
Did you see them?
You follow the orders you're given. That's what being
Oh, you
a
heard that
soldier
one.
is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not
I
the same
implore
thing.
you to reconsider.
Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the world.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Do
Just
you know what it means?
muted it and unmuted it.
Patriotic.
It means
For the
devoting
fourth time.
yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass.
And I
I'm ready
hit
to die for the
refresh
cause.
cache of
The
current
president and the
page
top brass
on the
won't be there
properties.
forever.
That's probably what
Once
did it,
their
and I don't know
terms are
why
up, others
that
will
needed
take
to
their
be
place.
done.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
I don't know.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change
times.
over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy.
Oh, good.
Enemies
Why, that's very good. Yes, I like that.
with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything.
We're
even
back,
in those we
baby.
love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is
Yeah.
Snake. It suits you well.
Oh, right. Your
That's
code
right.
name
The
is Snake.
legendary unit that
It
the boss
suits
put
you
together
well.
During World War II was a snake, the Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end. And
That's probably the
saved world.
worst delivered line in
As
the
long as you've
entire
got a
game.
legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah.
It would be
I
nice if
can't
we
think
could
of
do
anyone else I'd
channel
rather have with me.
rewards for someone
And one more
else's
thing, boss.
channel on a
Yes.
different stream.
It's good to hear your voice again.
That would be
Same here.
fucking chaos.
After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival
Just
is
think of
going
the
to be
jungle
key.
as one big
Those CQC
building.
techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty
The
rusty.
Green Beret Packers.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
I
Where
need
are
your
you,
help.
boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located
Jesus
to the
Christ.
north of your current position.
It really is crazy how
Avoid
long
heavy
this
combat
takes.
and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Stealth is an
Snake,
option.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Knife gun.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
I like how he's just now all of a sudden hyper aware of his surroundings when he was just standing there talking on the radio for 20 minutes. Stealth has always been an option. We have just always disregarded it. Okay. Need to remember how to play. What is that? Ah, okay. Whatever. Ah, I shitted my pants. Yeah, time for more radio calls.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
What a bunch of nerds. Nice outfit, dork.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with
That's
your
good advice.
surroundings
I'll
will
take
help
that
you conceal
into
yourself more effectively.
consideration.
Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around
Just
like an
ran in a
idiot,
fucking
you're
circle.
bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
That had to have been fun to be the guy that moved him
You can
around and
see
they got
how
put in the
effective
game.
your camouflage is by looking at the camo
Yeah, just be an
index.
idiot.
The camo index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature.
Oh, yeah.
Keep that in mind as you go along,
He's
okay?
85% with nature there. Ass. One of the goat outfits right here. Can I get a 90? Yeah, there it is. 90, baby. I'm 90% with nature. Yeah, baby. They'll never know what hit them. I have left no trace of my presence. Yeah. You know you know what I'm about to do to him. You know I had to do it to him. Oh god, this is gonna be tight. About to get there in time. Okay, we're good. Almost blew it right there.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump.
Wow. This is the most iconic place in the game.
Can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
There's no way that guy
Sentries
can't see you.
posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
That's genuinely crazy that guy can't see him.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section.
Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not
I'm
be
one with
exposed
nature
to
right now.
any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
I should have done the
Right.
New Game
and
Plus.
one
It
more
had like
thing,
the clown
Snake.
outfit or whatever
You
it
mean
was.
there's more?
For Santa.
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
You can't see me. I'm sneaky. I'm so sneaky, brother. Wow. That's pretty rude. Shit! Fuck, where's that other guard at? Can you turn around yet? There he goes.
Huh? Who's that?
Shit. Back under. Back under, boys. Yeah, take that. Oh, I fucking glitched. Oh, dude, he's fucking... He's doing the gritty on me. Daddy, chill. Teddy, chill!
Who's that?
Oh, come on! Don't unsub! That's bullshit. Yo, how can you still see me? That's dumb. I should have just cranked everybody.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue.
No, he's not. He's nowhere near. At all. You never saw him. At all. He's gone.
Huh? Where's he hiding? What's wrong? What's wrong? What the?
Come on, dog. Really?
Guess I'm seeing things.
That's right, you are. That's how the pros do it right there. Did you see that fucking trick shot right there? Bro, it's tranquilizers. They're fine. You act like I'm actually shooting them. Think these guys can't take a little nap? Easy. Traces of what, though? Those could be anyone's trank darts. And you know it. It's not like the gun's American made or anything. Oh, a dude's burning his homework.
Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
Damn, relax.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He
Suck
said
my
to tell
dick.
you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition. so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place.
This all
The
really happened,
mastermind
right?
behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known
Yeah, I thought
as
so.
the
This all
Crime
sounds
Design
like really
Bureau,
familiar.
and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been
President
developing here
Volgin was
and
a
use it
great
as leverage
man.
in his bid for power.
Very terrific. I thought he was quite terrific.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me
Lord
out
have
of here
mercy, I'm
before then.
about to bust.
Leave it to me.
Brother, it's over. I got drunk. I woke up today. I said it's over. I called my wife. She said, get home. It's over.
From my mentor.
Who will certainly play no role in this game's story.
America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Yeah, let's just stare at each other longingly for... Yeah, let's go. Hold on, I gotta call my girlfriend.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me.
He burned
He's
all
doing
his
fine.
homework.
No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
Look at that
What about
swaggy
the
ass
boss?
coat he's got
We
on.
lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal.
Yeah,
Just
probably
hurry and
just
get
a weak
Sokolov out
signal.
of there.
It's probably nothing. Are you ready? Oh yeah, you're ready. Oh, all those guys must still be sleeping. Wow, Snake. He's got my awareness.
Freeze!
Hey, me and the canon version of Snake are tied for alerts right now. With one each.
So this is the legendary boss.
I can beat him.
Huh? We meet at last.
Yeah.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Oh!
What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
Yeah. He's so cool. Yeah, you take that back.
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Yeah.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Got his ass. These guys are just gonna stand and watch him do this. Get off his head! Hell yeah. What a Chad. Just standing there the whole time.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
There it is.
Crew operative.
Cat calling, baby.
What is that stance? That gun.
He really just said nice outfit, Dork, basically.
If you're not the boss,
Yes.
then die.
What a
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Like how he screams, he's like, hey everybody, don't forget about me over here. Don't worry, it's a trank gun. These guys suck. Or wait, did he take Ocelot's gun? Oh, yep, trade gun, yep. Ooh. Oh yeah. Look how real that shell casing is, that bullet.
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil.
There it
That's
is.
more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
Absolutely kicked his ass.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
pretty good.
Dude just got his ass handed to him. Still a Chad. Hold on, I need to call my girlfriend.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
Oh shit, we just spilled the tea.
Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, there's no way that guy can run well. Yeah, give me that mousetrap. He really is a cat.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
This dude's a real idiot.
Yes. The best GRU has to offer.
And you were standing with your back turned in their direction.
I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes.
Looks dumb.
The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2?
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go. Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
This man just told us his favorite Yu Yu Hakusho character.
These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
This can't be happening.
Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still
No,
just
he's
a
got
child.
no swag,
Too pure
brother.
for us Cobras.
Look at his stupid outfit.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
Oh, I'm pretty pissed off. Pretty heckin' ticked off.
Think you can pull the trigger?
Is that an emotion? He just got sunned so hard. She throws the fucking gun back at him.
He's seen my face.
And he's just sitting there. So disrespectful.
We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
He lets a lot of people that see his face live after this.
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
Oh, take care of him.
Jack, you can't come with us.
Oh, Jesus. No, you fool. What did he think was going to happen? honestly.
The new blood has been rejected.
Wow. Yep.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Arm broke.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer. If you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Oh, it's so good.
Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the
Lord
weapon
have
window
mercy, I'm about to
button.
bust.
Injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Brother looks like hell. Oops. Yeah. I'm a doctor. I'm a qualified medical professional. Mom, I'm playing the harmonica. It's a very flat piece of wood. Looking sexy as hell.
Good job, Snake.
Thanks.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
There he is. Dead. Just like Firmalbert. Firmalbert.
Shagohod.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras,
Remember the
I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
You say it yet?
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
He doesn't even know.
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
He don't even know. Just some woman on the helicopter.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
Ordinary lipstick.
A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
I like how the rest of the game they like
Perhaps we
suspect
should.
her of being a spy.
We have no further use
Though
for
this
Sokolov's
cutscene like
research
basically
facility.
confirms that she is indeed
I
one
think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a
of some
try.
sort.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember remember the Alamo.
Hell yeah.
Colonel!
That is that's a fucking insane thing to do. So stupid. It's like no fucking way those helicopters wouldn't have crashed. Yeah, it looks great. So, like the old Microsoft Windows visualizer when you listen to music. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to continue that European Extreme file. Yeah. Back to the main menu. I beat the game.
What a thrill. Yeah.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean. Altitude 30,000
Let's go!
feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at
Here's
the
where the
designated
real
drone
game.
launch point.
God damn it, cat.
Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal.
Here's where the real game
Payload oxygen
begins.
supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
God damn it.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons.
Oh.
Snake, you're being
That wasn't
given
the cat
an
at all.
honor on par with Alan Shepard.
He was sleeping here.
This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for
My
the firing
dishes
squad.
just shifted in the sink. No reason.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're
Why
just
wouldn't
looking
they
for a
think
scapegoat.
that, my brother?
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Fox
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No,
Oh, yeah.
something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Exposed.
In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself.
I should have contacted
Did you,
you
know that One of
myself.
our soldiers defected to your country a week ago.
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons.
Yes.
Am I right so far?
Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
He's just like, yep.
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week.
Yeah, good luck with that,
You
pal.
must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then,
Prove our innocence.
yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
I implore
Boss
you to
should be close
reconsider.
Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
Dun dun dun.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off.
Good
You
thing
were
there
her
wasn't
last
any
apprentice.
footage of me getting
Screw
my
this
ass
one up,
fucking
and we'll both be
blasted
6
by
feet
her.
under. There's no choice.
They might have picked somebody else. They saw that shit. Whoa, what's happening?
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications
Hell
satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
Hello, Yumi Kikuchi.
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks.
Hazel.
We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
Yeah, there's probably nothing. They just went home like, yeah, no big deal. Probably just a bird or something. stealth is an option. That's how you sneak into a place right there.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss?
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Tom.
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished.
Well, thanks. You fucked everything
I
up.
watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
This is all. See that alert?
You know, let's
Wipe
just
that
use
off the
Zero,
record because it was
like
his
we've
fault.
been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero
Fucking
it
jackass.
is.
Thanks.
We'll start
Thanks
over
a
from
lot.
square
Thanks for
one.
nothing.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85.
Could have given him a scar on his other
Oh,
eye for that.
I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time.
Gator.
That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team.
Hell
His name
yeah.
is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you
My
have any
guy.
questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
The DARPA
Mr.
chief.
Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy?
I can't remember if that was true or if
You'll
that's
know
just
once
like
you
a
reach
fan
the factory.
theory.
The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is, "Who are the Patriots?" and Lali Lule Lo.
Lali Lule Lo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime, at the very least. But remember,
I can
this
do
is still a
that.
sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing
No
Operation
pressure,
Snake
brother.
Eater.
horsey. Got him. Easy. Playing the game as intended. Eating snakes. Those hands make me think of Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy for some reason. Horse.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Hey, first mission right here. That's convenient. Get her.
Boss.
Kill her.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Got fucked up again. No. Yeah, he does tug.
Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead.
This is like if I tried to fight her.
You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss.
God, he looks like such a chump.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
That shit had to hurt worse than getting his arm broken. There's no way that felt good at all. Probably broke like 5 fucking bones in his hand.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
But he's
I
fine.
read you, Snake.
He's
I
fine.
was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in
You were
flames.
what?
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Oh, right. Can't just be running out there. Shit. Oh no, Snake! No! Don't do it!
What's this?
Oh!
HQ? What the?
Oh.
What's going on? Respond.
You didn't see shit, brother.
There's something wrong. Support unit, confirm their status.
Come on, man. You didn't see anything? Oh, come on, man. Are we serious? Fucking Snake.
Nobody here.
Second guy here, right? No? Fuck. I'm not sure I remember how to do it. I'm not going to be able to get across unless I...
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Patrol here!
Situation is normal.
Dude changed voice actors like 3 times. Yeah, every time I go on your stream now that we've done that, it asks me if I want to collab with you. Yeah, we never want to play a video game with each other. I don't know what else Twitch needs to know. Got him. Yeah, give me that fucking camouflage, baby. Give me that shit. Yeah. The Nazi uniform. I'm not gonna wear that. I'm gonna get canceled. Well, it's not actually specifically a Nazi uniform. It's some German fatigues or some shit. If I remember right, nobody's here right now. God damn it. Supposedly, this is the place that got nuked, but everything looks exactly the same as it did before. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Alright, we need to look as cool as possible for the next cutscene. And this is how we do it. Dude, we're friends. You see that shit? Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Slam in the back of my Dragula. Dude, I look so fucking sick. There's no way I could fail looking like this. Oh shit!
Sorry I'm late.
That's 2 alerts
Cut
for
the engine.
Cannon Snake.
They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they
Or
sent?
3.
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me.
Don't!
Mama.
There is your answer.
Yeah. He only makes our boy look bad one time, and then he looks like a complete chump.
The name's Eva.
And then he gets cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Almost missed it. And this scene where he's a big gun pervert.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
She never did say the password, you're right.
What happened to
But
Adam?
she shot those guys, so that's good enough, I guess.
Colonel Volgin
You know?
is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were.
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
This stupid.
I was.
face
4 years ago, I
paint.
defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
I saw that in the movie
Bet
Wanted.
you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by.
But yeah, we're not in China.
Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that...
Oh, good. Why, that's very good. Yes, I like that.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
Yeah, here's clothes to make you look like a fucking dork.
You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A
Nerd.
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then.
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady.
So stupid.
That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
The
Wait a
fucking
minute.
dork.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn.
What
It's
is his
dangerous
blood
to be out
sugar
in the jungle
low?
at night without
Is
a
he
gun.
diabetic?
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more.
Snake, you fool.
You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Emo. Trust her well enough to just like look at the ground. Boy's just about to curl up
She's
into the
right,
fetal
Snake.
position.
You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU.
Oh, little snake
Whenever
need
you
to
save the
sleep.
game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right. I think we'll stop tonight at that. And when we pick up, hopefully Thursday, it'll be Snake waking up from his nap. Yeah, we're just going to do what the game told me to do. All right. What is that? Oh, check whatever that is. I'll check that out. Anyway, all right. That's it for tonight. Thanks for coming in.
Yes.
See ya, nerd.
I implore you to reconsider.
Bye.